Welcome to the Deep Dive. We take your sources, pull out those key nuggets of knowledge, and hopefully help you feel really well informed. Sometimes with a few surprises, maybe a bit of humor too.
And today, we're diving into, well, a really fascinating topic. K-beauty, specifically that super sought-after glass skin look.
Right.
And we're looking at how one brand in particular, RIMAN skincare, seems to be positioning itself right at the front of this whole movement.
Yeah, you shared a great collection of sources, promotional stuff from kbeauty-usa.com, some detailed briefings, even study guides about Ryman. So our mission here is to really unpack what glass skin actually means, look at Ryman's specific approach to getting you there, and, break down the science, the ingredients, the routines they talk about.
Exactly. By the end of this, you should have a pretty clear picture of this trend and how Ryman says they can deliver those results everyone's talking about.
Okay, so let's just jump right in. Glass skin. We hear this term all the time. But based on the materials, what does it really signify? Is it just about looking good, or is there something more to it, like skin health?
That's spot on. It's definitely this huge K-beauty goal, often called the Holy Grail, right?
Right.
And visually, yeah, it's defined by that look. Luminous, seemingly poreless, incredibly dewy. But the key takeaway from the sources is that it's not just surface deep.
Okay.
It's meant to signify like peak skin health, radiance that comes from within. Think skin that's so hydrated and smooth it reflects light like glass.
So it's actually about the underlying health making it look that way, not just makeup or a filter.
Exactly. A really healthy, robust skin barrier is kind of implied.
Okay, so if that's the goal, this healthy, radiant skin, how do the sources say Ryman skincare helps you achieve that? What's their angle?
Well, the documents really position Ryman as being, at the forefront of this whole Korean skincare revolution.
Okay.
They seem to be pushing this idea of transforming skin from the inside out, offering these cutting-edge solutions designed specifically for that glass skin look.
So it's not just a temporary fix they're claiming.
No, exactly. The emphasis is on real improvement in skin health, a fundamental change, which they present as their edge in a really crowded market. It's about a genuine transformation.
That's a bold claim in the beauty world. So what specifically makes Ryman different from all the other K-beauty brands, also aiming for that glass skin look? What's their unique thing, according to these sources?
What comes through really strongly is this unique blend they use. It's a fusion.
A fusion?
Yeah, a fusion of traditional Korean botanicals and, ingredients used for ages with really advanced, like, cosmeceutical grade technology.
Okay.
And that combination is apparently quite distinctive. Most brands lean one way or the other, right? Tradition or tech. Ryman claims this mix lets them deliver professional-grade results, merging old wisdom and new science.
That does sound pretty interesting. So let's get into those ingredients. If that blend is their secret sauce, what are some of the key players? You mentioned botanicals and tech.
Absolutely. The materials really highlight three standouts. First, there's Giant Centella Asiatica. You might also see it called BYoungPool.
Right. Centella is pretty well known.
It is, but this is described as a powerhouse version. Enhanced anti-inflammatory benefits really key for calming the skin down so it can look smooth and clear.
Okay, calming. What else?
It also speeds up healing and, crucially, strengthens the skin barrier. That barrier strength is fundamental for getting that true glowing skin, not just temporary shine.
Makes sense. Fortifying the skin itself, what's the next ingredient they highlight?
Second is Jeju Lava Energy Water.
Okay, sounds fancy.
Yeah. It's sourced specifically from Jeju Island in Korea. It's mineral rich, and the big claim is deep hydration, which you obviously need for that dewy look.
Right, hydration is key.
But it's also about the trace minerals it delivers. These apparently help support overall skin function, contributing to that balanced environment needed for proper hydration at, like, multiple levels. It's core to what they call hydrating Korean skincare.
And for people maybe more focused on, say, anti-aging as part of achieving that smooth look, do the sources mention anything specific for that?
Oh, definitely. The third key component is advanced peptide complexes.
Peptides. Okay, we hear a lot about those.
Yeah, and here they're labeled age-defying compounds. Their job is basically to stimulate collagen production.
The plumping factor.
Exactly. They signal skin cells to make more collagen and elastin, which helps restore skin firmness and elasticity, reducing the look of fine lines. This is critical for that smooth, almost poreless quality of glass skin. Makes Ryman stand out for anti-aging Korean skincare, too.
Okay, so you've got these powerful ingredients the centella, the jeju water, the peptides. How does RIMAN actually guide you to use them? What's the recommended routine like? Is it super complicated?
Well, the sources stress that K-beauty routines aren't just trends, they're like a time-tested tradition.
Right, the multi-step approach.
Exactly. Ryman seems to refine this tradition with a specific multi-step ritual designed for optimal skin health. It's broken down into 3 main phases, aiming to be thorough but still, manageable.
Okay, phase 1. What's the starting point?
It starts with step 1, deep cleansing. It makes sense, right. You need a clean canvas.
Sure.
This involves using a pH-balanced cleanser, like their Ryman ICD cleansing powder wash is mentioned. The goal is to get rid of impurities without stripping the skin's natural barrier.
That's important. A stripped barrier is the opposite of glass skin.
Precisely. A compromised barrier leads to dryness, irritation, all the things you don't want. So protecting it during cleansing is step 1.
Okay, clean skin, protected barrier. What's next?
Step 2, intensive hydration. This is apparently where Ryman really focuses its efforts, and it's very K-beauty. It's all about layering.
Layering products.
Yeah, layering treatments like the Ryman ICD Calming Balance Gel or the ICD 2-Phase Oil Mist. The idea is to deliver multiple layers of hydration plus brightening effects, anti-aging benefits, and further strengthening that skin barrier.
So thin layers built up.
Exactly, building up moisture and actives, letting each one sink in. That creates that deep down dewiness.
Got it. And the final step to kind of seal everything in?
That's step 3, lock and protect. This uses an advanced moisturizer. They mentioned the Ryman ICD Dermatology Cream or their ICD Moisture Layer Sunscreen.
Sunscreen, always key.
Always. This step seals in all the good stuff you just applied and protects the skin, ensuring those glass skin results last, whether it's day or night, prevents moisture loss.
And I noticed the sources also mention makeup. Not just skincare, but makeup designed to work with it.
Yes, that's an interesting point. The ICD makeup products, like their Luminous Glow Cushion and Sheer Glow BB, are mentioned specifically as enhancing the glass skin results.
So not covering it up, but adding to the glow.
Exactly. Natural, luminous coverage that integrates with the skincare. It suggests makeup is like the final touch, amplifying the healthy skin you've achieved, not masking imperfections.
Okay, thinking bigger picture now. The sources brought up 2025 K-beauty trends. Things like focusing more on science, sustainability. How does Ryman fit into that? What's the deeper science the sources point to behind how their products actually achieve that glass skin effect? Maybe at a more, cellular level.
That's a great connection. Ryman really seems to align with those trends by focusing hard on cellular regeneration and optimizing the skin barrier. These are called the true foundation of achieving glass skin in the materials.
Okay, cellular regeneration, barrier optimization. What does that mean in practice?
Well, a core part of their science is this multi-layered hydration technology. It's their signature approach.
Right, the layering we talked about.
Yes, but the tech aims to create moisture layers within the skin, not just on top. So surface hydration for that immediate plump look.
Okay.
Mid-level moisture retention for comfort that lasts. And then deep cellular hydration for those real long-term glowing results. It's about hydrating comprehensively through all the skin's layers.
That makes sense. Deeper hydration means healthier function. And what about the anti-aging science, the peptides? How does that contribute to the glass look specifically?
The advanced anti-aging complex is really focused on skin barrier function. That's critical.
How so?
By improving the barrier, they aim to reduce TEWL, that's transepidermal water loss, basically water evaporating from your skin. Less water loss means plumper, less dry skin.
Got it.
It also enhances the skin's natural defenses, makes it more resilient, helps maintain the right pH balance. A stronger, healthier barrier just looks younger and smoother. It resists damage better and holds that taut, smooth quality essential for glass skin.
Okay, so the science sounds solid.
Yeah.
Beyond just using the products, do the sources give any expert tips? Application techniques or timing things to really maximize the benefits of a Ryman routine?
They do offer some specific advice. For the morning routine, they suggest applying products to slightly damp skin.
Oh, interesting. Why is that?
Apparently, it helps with absorption, makes the product sink in better. Also, use gentle patting motions, don't rub too hard.
Okay, Pat, don't rub.
Right. And let each layer absorb a bit before adding the next one. Patience. And then, absolutely always finish with a broad spectrum SPF in the morning. Non-negotiable to protect that investment.
Good reminder. And what about the evening routine, when maybe you have a bit more time for self-care?
For evening, they suggest strategies for more intensive results. Definitely double cleansing if you wore makeup or sunscreen.
First cleanse oil-based, second water-based?
Usually, yeah. Gets everything off. Then they mention the 7-skin method.
7 layers, wow.
Yeah, applying multiple thin layers, often 7 of a hydrating toner or essence. It sounds like a lot, but it's about really pushing hydration deep into the skin.
Okay.
They also suggest incorporating gentle facial massage to boost circulation and glow, and maybe adding specific anti-aging treatments like serums or masks, maybe twice a week for an extra boost.
So it sounds like a commitment, but with potentially great results. Now, for someone listening who's intrigued by all this, the sources talk about K-pop stars, influencers making glass skin huge globally. If you want to try RIMAN, what's the best way to make sure you're getting the real deal and using it effectively?
Authenticity is a big point in the materials. They strongly recommend purchasing RIMAN through K-Beauty USA.
Why them specifically?
Because their partnership with RIMAN USA guarantees you're getting genuine products. Fakes are a problem, you know?
Definitely.
And K-Beauty USA apparently doesn't just sell you the box. They provide comprehensive guidance on the Korean skincare routine itself, helping you actually achieve the glass skin results. That support sounds pretty valuable.
Yeah, guidance is helpful with multi-step routines. And thinking about those broader trends, again, sustainability, ethics, does RIMAN address that for the conscious consumer out there?
Yes, according to the sources, they do. It aligns with those 2025 K-Beauty directions. They mention commitments to ethically sourced botanicals,
Good.
environmentally responsible packaging, cruelty-free formulation processes, and even supporting local Korean communities. So it seems they're trying to tick those boxes, which appeals to people who care about where their products come from and how they're made.
Okay, so we've covered a lot. We went from defining glass skin, not just looks, but deep health, to RIMAN's specific blend of tradition and tech, those key ingredients like centella and peptides, the whole multi-step routine, and the science behind it all.
Yeah, it's clear that getting that luminous, poreless look, according to RIMAN in these sources, involves this really holistic approach. It's a system.
A system rooted in specific ingredients and scientific ideas about skin function.
Exactly. This deep dive really shows how the products, the routine, even the brand's philosophy are all sort of interwoven to deliver that glass skin promise. It's about optimizing skin health right down at the cellular level.
So reflecting on all this for you, the listener, as you think about your own skincare goals, what's really striking is this blend of ancient knowledge and modern science in the quest for glass skin. It makes you wonder, right? Beyond aiming for one specific look like glass skin, how could truly understanding your skin, its barrier, its hydration needs, how ingredients work at that deeper level, empower you to define and achieve your own personal version of radiant, healthy skin? Maybe something uniquely you, not just following a trend.